This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Is it just me, viewers, or does this game really like the color red? Or perhaps it's just because I'm Renegade Shepard. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we helped Garrus with his little problem with Dr. Hart, and in one scenario we didn't give him his satisfaction, in the other we did, and it's all congested. Either way, Garrus is happy, and he had time to think about what he's done, and I guess he's got to stick with us a little bit longer. Well, it's not like he was ever going to not leave or anything like that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get this crashed probe salvaged, why don't we? It's been sitting here for quite a while, at least a day, so it deserves to be. Alright, yeah, nice, I guess. I actually had to, off screen, I had to redo this because I actually used the wrong file for going to this planet. I forgot to reload after doing the whole, doing the good choice with Dr. Salian or whatever, and I was like, oh man, so I lost out on that like savant drop or whatever, but it's not that big of a deal. I'll eventually find it anyway, so. Alright, anyway, before we continue on, we want to go to, let's see, let me look at the map really quick. We have to check these structures, but there's a specific order. Okay, the one we want to go to is right here. Oh, it even says so. So it says a science facility, but we're not going to go to that one yet. We're going to go into these and clear these.
Looks deserted.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Bad feeling indeed. You always have a bad feeling, Tali. I don't know why. It just seems like you always have a bad feeling about things. Anyway, so sorry about that. I was checking my notes really quick on something. So, all right. Yeah, what the Huss? What are you guys doing here? I thought there's no Geth around here. Well, apparently something's going on. And like before, use the since they're Husk. Actually, did I ever?
How horrible. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Now that I know that there's extra dialogue when we actually come here, I'll have to, can you guys take care of them? Oh, you can. All right. You guys aren't truly competent after all. And they're Geth and you were using shotguns, so. Yeah, it means I'll have to come back here with other characters and see if they have any unique dialogue with that. I'll do that off screen, and I might tack it on the end of this episode. Oh, can you see how the AI has the exact same idle animation no matter who it is? Look at that. Did you see Garrus and Tali do the exact same thing? Oh, they almost did. They did for a while. They did like the exact same animation click. So, anyway, yeah, that's what they do when you're not paying attention to them. So, anywho. But yeah, I'll have to see if they have any unique dialogue. I've noticed over the course of this game that Rex tends to have the more funny lines out of all of the characters. I've noticed. I mean, it kind of makes sense just because of who he is and everything like that. But I have noticed that, like when I was doing like quote grinding and stuff like that, I was like, I was seeing like a lot of the characters 9 times out of 10 they were pretty much doing normal responses, and then here Rex says, someone's gonna pay or something like that, or this guy messed up really badly, and I'm like, this guy's talking real. Well, he is an old man, so anyway. Oh yeah, I never actually went over the Husk details as enemies go. Husks are considered weirdly organic. They have no melee. They have the, well, it says they don't have any melee, but they do a melee attack, which is kind of weird. They don't have any armaments, basically. They don't have, like, claws. They just bash into you. They have shield discharge, which basically what that does is it reduces your shields to, it depends on, like, what level they are, but usually they'll reduce it to straight 0, and then they can just melee you to death. They have moderate health and low shields for the most part. You can actually stop you can either do a couple things, like if you dampen them, you can stop their attack. If you do something like throw or whatever, if they're in the middle of the attack but you use like lift throw singularity, it won't go off because your ability activated. So yeah, so nothing too bad, and the game gives you like a lot of explosives right here to stop them. And obviously if you're they're very susceptible to sledgehammer rounds or something. If it's not sledgehammer rounds, no, I think they've all been sledgehammer rounds, the ones that give force, and the shotguns are the best weapons to do that, just like with the Thorian creepers and other such encounters. So Yeah, I mean, at my level, obviously, I don't have to worry about them too much, but I thought it'd bear repeating, like, because I never, when we actually fought them the first time, I never really did go over, like, their strengths and weaknesses and what they could do and everything like that. I mean, this game isn't super hard enough to really have to worry about that, but yeah, my AI can take care of that, so. Well, it'll be interesting to see if anyone says anything weird or different. Ooh, sludge container. Yeah, we don't need the pistol, but we can always sell it. If I get some tin armor. Or tin, I don't think there's really much here, because we have to do this a couple of times, but most of them are pretty much the same for the most part. We have to keep fighting Husks. Oh, and Savant, well, biotic amp, so that's nice. We'll keep that. It's not a 10, but hey, it'll work. I think I only have one biotic amp, and I think I gave it to myself. I found, oh, I could give that to Rex. Yeah, let's go ahead. Why not? I was going to save it for someone else, but Rex is in my team now, so he could use it right now. So hopefully I won't have to reload or anything like that. Oops, sorry, I need to pull up my notes again just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Ooh, weapon locker. What's in here? Oh, that was easy too. Oh, well, whatever. I'll just Omnigel it. We're at that point of the game where I have decent Omnigel, and after we buy all the equipment I'm ever going to get, I'll probably just Omnigel everything in the rest of the game instead of sell it, just so I'll have maxed out. I think 999 Omnigel, I think, is the most you can carry by the end of the game. So, okay, nothing there. Okay, so let's go to the other facility. Yeah, I really doubt anyone's going to have any super different dialogue, but I know it's based on the characters, and I know every character shouldn't have witty or funny dialogue. That would just be, I don't know, that makes certain characters kind of not as special, if that makes sense. That's the problem I have with certain writers, and like Joss Whedon, for example, is a good example. If he tries to make every character witty and not intelligence, really the word, more witty, and try to make jokes, and I'm like, not everyone's like that, right? And if you make every single character like that, they won't really stand out. Although apparently, according to what's going on right now, a lot of people aren't really a big fan of his. Not gonna say anything because that's not my business. I just heard some stuff, so. But best not to talk about things I don't know much about and haven't read on, so let's leave it alone. All right, on to the next. You could skip all these and go straight to the structure. Oh, I guess the journal updated too. Changed to Colony of the Dead after we find out about this. The colonists of this world in the Metano system are the victims of a horrible mutation that has transformed them into mindless creatures. Husks? Okay. Anyway, fight your way through the hostile terraformed colonists while searching for survivors and clues. I think that was the... Let me look again. Was it the samples? I think it was the missing samples mission is what this turns into. But, like I said, you could skip all these and go straight to the scientific facility. That's actually where we're supposed to go. But I want the experience and money, yo. And we're going to fight more Husks. Yeah, definitely the easiest of the... well, I guess at the beginning of the game, when you don't know what they're all about, they might be pretty tough. But after a certain point, they become pretty easy. Even on the hard difficulties. At least, of course, I'm saying that having the best equipment in the game by this point, so... Uh-oh, he's going to get me! Or he dies. But even if he got my armor, I've got my shield and everything like that, it's not like... Yeah, see, he did his discharge, but because I hit him with a lift, it didn't work on this. I just love how I can ragdoll dudes. And I wish I could have showed off more times where I'm flipping them off screen to insta-kill them. Because they can't move around in certain areas in this game. There's no way to move around. So if they get hit to that point, they're pretty much dead, and so the game just insta kills them because they really can't come back to the fight. And this game doesn't have like a reset where the enemy like finds their way back to the area like some games would. I prefer it if you do something different with the physics in the game, that it kills them because you did something clever, or you're able to maneuver them enough to get to a certain point, Yeah, I've noticed in these games I don't really use the explosive like canisters as often as I should. I mean, I think I remember on sanity mode they're a lot more helpful because you're trying to reduce people down. But if you've used a lot of my suggestions when fighting certain people, then you know the harder modes aren't so bad. Okay, nothing. Oh yeah, do you guys say anything?
I'm right here.
Well, yes, you are right there.
No sense standing around.
All right, fine. Oh, yeah, too bad. It sucks. Same with it. Well, the player actually is the player save, so is one of the ones that's no, it's the project. Never mind. Oh well. Can't get all of them. Oops, almost mispressed it again. Yeah, and these things aren't hard either, and yet sometimes I'm skittish. I don't know why. It's not like anything's gonna happen. So, oh well. Nothing really worth bragging home about. Gonna just sell it. Oh well, yeah, we're at this point in the game where any weapons I get are moot. Oh yeah, Armax. This is the company that if you, for some reason, can't get a hold of Spectre gear for whatever reason because it's your first time playing it, or whatever, then Armax gear would be the next best weapon to get. Okay, right. I forgot that you can't go through there. Yeah, if I remember, it has the best stats overall below Spectre gear. So first-time players or those who are playing the harder modes, and that's what you're looking for if you don't. Because I think if you first play the game, I don't think you get. I'm trying to remember. I think you in the original game without the achievement, I think you only get Spectre gear when you hit like level 30 or something like that, 30 or 40. So you don't, like with me, I could have started out with it, but obviously I didn't have the money, but you could get access to it. But in a fresh file, like with no achievements attached to it, like a new account, or if you, I think it had to be a new account because I think trophies can't be like, or at least when it comes to the game mechanics anyway, I don't think they can be removed unless you make a whole new Xbox account or a PC account or whatever. I could be wrong though, but I mean on PC you could probably wipe the persistent file or something like that and do it. But yep, more Huss. The slowest creature. Oh yeah, more dragon teeth. Oh, if I don't know, I think that might be in the codex. Those are what those are called. Those like little things there. Those are supposed to be called dragon teeth. I guess they look like dragon teeth. But there aren't any dragons in the Mass Effect. Not even crate dragons or anything like that. So, anyway, let's go inside. Alright, time to encounter what's going on here. I think this was a Cerberus thing, if I recall. Yeah, of course all this effort is Cerberus. Man, these guys are just everyone. They're like bugs. Cockroaches. They get into the middle of everything. What is your plan, Cerberus? What is your plan? I wonder who leads this set of losers. Yeah, we're taking these guys on pretty easily, actually. So, all right, it's gonna be more Huss, by the way. Did you say finally a match? Oh, it went right there. No, it didn't even zap much of Tally's armor. Okay. What? No, I want to use singularity. There we go. Ha! Flying husks. That would look like a really cool enemy if it was just a whirling row of husks. Oops. Well, that was easy.
Area secured.
Okay. Anything in here? Well, let's see. A medkit. Yeah, I haven't had to use that. I don't know what I don't know. I've never really posed the question. I wonder if anyone would be really interested in me just switching the difficulty to insanity mode, just to challenge me a bit more. Because they would have, well, in this case with the Huss, all it would mean is they would have more health. Sorry, I'm got a slightly stuffy nose. If you can hear me, hopefully you're not hearing me breathe through a nose, but. Might have to make a pause maybe and something, just gunk it out. Anyway, if they want me to change this to insanity mode instead, make it a lot more difficult for the end game. I could do it really easily. I'm just wondering if people are actually interested in that or not. Oh well, if not, it doesn't matter. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing in there. No way. No how. Alright. No, nothing here. Okay. It is, let's see. This one's fine. Actually, I can open all these anyway, but there is a... Ooh, another Savant Op. Yes! Alright. Actually, I guess we'll give that one to... I mean, it's only a couple more cooldowns, so it's not warranted that you need it that badly, so... let's see if there's anything else in there before... Ooh. Could use more. More stuff to sell. Okay. Let's open this one up. Yeah, I'm getting kind of lucky near the end with these Savant drops. Or not. No. And this average one, it's just average. Nothing special about it. It goes home, it gets a C on its report card, but it's happy. Yeah, more stuff to sell. Alright, what's in here? A colony pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Man, Cerberus. They just need to go away.
Ready whenever you are.
Well, hopefully we can purge these guys. So, alright, so this place actually has another interesting little bug to it. So, let me see. Which file did I... Nah, we'll just make another one. Why not? We don't need that one anymore. I was just using that. I already used that a few episodes ago. So, alright, so this one's got the same bug as on Pharos. So if we save and reload, if we do this properly and right, that chest should be open again for us to lock. Yep, there you go. So for those who need another, as far as I know, these haven't been patched in the. Oh, come on. They haven't been patched in the Legendary Edition. So, whoops. Yeah, that's a way to keep your save files low. If for some reason you want to keep them low, you can just delete the file and just resave it instead of save over it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's max level if it gets to 999 and then resets. I never got to that point because it's based per file. Because when you do a new game plus, it creates a new file with that character instead of using the same profile. So, I could test that out one day and just see. So, anyway, we'll do it one more time. Just to really, I'm just seeing if we can get if I can get any drops that I want. It'll probably be just stuff I can sell. But yeah, you can just do that multiple times. Same on Pharos if you want to. So. You could probably even come back here later if you really wanted to, because even on Pharos you can go back to that one, which is weird. Usually those areas are locked off, but yeah, nothing. Oh well. Like I said, I was just doing this to see if I was getting any drops. So, all right, that's it for this planet. So, yeah, we downloaded the file. So actually, let me see what it says here. Dead scientist. You killed the scientist. Oh wait, no. Wasn't that one? What was it? Oh, Colony of the Dead. According to the logs, a visitor from an organization called Cerberus recently passed through the colony. It seems likely this person had something to do with the transformation of the colonists. So, and that's pretty much it. But we're not done with the Maroon cluster yet. We still got 2 more systems to go over, and more things to do with Cerberus. Yeah, just this Cerberus group, man. You think with how intrusive they are on some of these side quests, you think they would have been their own villains in the game or something like that. But of course, you had to focus on Saren is the big boss, so perhaps Cerberus can come in another game. Nah, that'd just be weird. We already got a big enough threat. We've got Saren and then the threat of the Reapers. You know, what else do we need? You know. Well, a good story always has multiple villains, not just the ones that. Not just the main one. Like, Wheel of Time had some pretty interesting... Although, Wheel of Time's weird because the main villain in that one, I mean, spoilers, was basically the big bad, like, Eternal Darkness, basically, quote-unquote. I don't remember all the details, but it's pretty much it. It was like, how can you have other villains in a world where basically pure evil, darkness incarnate wants to destroy the, like, all of his... I don't know if it was all existence or if it was just the world. It was something like that anyway, but it was like, how can you have other villains and ones that can stand against something like that? So, anyway. Alright, we're done with Matano. So, next is... Which one do I want to do next, actually? Let's see, let me clear out all these old... I don't need that. Let's go to Caspian. And then we'll go to the other one next. So, the Caspian is probably named for the Caspian Sea. Let me look at all the planets that we can check on, see if there's any unique interest. Let's see. No. Oh, there's one for one of them anyway. Oh, this is where we need to go, is the SMV Cornucopia. And let's see, what, is there a... No, there's no, let's see, there's no asteroid field or anything on that. So it's just the derelict ship. Which I think that one, if I remember correctly, that one's pretty straightforward. So, might just use Tali and Rex again for that one. Let's see, let's check out Almacrux. Almacrux? Oh, it's got abundant water. What? Bacteria? Ugh. Anyway. Alright, Antida. Antida is... let's see... and more science, random know-how on it. Nothing really pops up on that one. Let's see. Antida is too small to be a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. William Hubbard, The New Solar System, 4th edition, 1999. Antida orbits at 1.701 times the distance of warm side of temperature Almacrux, closer to the relative orbits of Mars and Earth, 1.93 AU. In addition to solar radiation, the system cannot be older than 10 million years. And is likely a super-terrestrial planet. Protoplanet. I don't even know what that means. I haven't studied the planets and stuff like that, so... Oh, I forgot to survey it. Sorry about that. Whoops. Oh, it was a... Crap. Oh, wait, no, I can look that up. Hold on. Yeah, on some of these, they actually have the info saved on there. Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tali dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with the Carthian outpost insignia. So, yeah, I forgot you could look up the dialogue. There's some people that have actually written some of the certain descriptions and stuff like that down, so thank you for that. Clotanka? High-speed winds! Alright, heavy metal! Sorry, my throat's a bit out too, because with my allergies. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of iridium. You're probably thinking, well, why would you record that? So, shut up! Farnuri? Astonishing swiftness. Anyway, heavy metal! Scans from orbit have detected a large spot of gold. I love gold. I love gold. Anyway, let's go to the SMV Cornucopia. The Cornucopia is a Kowloon class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously a drift, the Cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress calls. Well, it's still just sitting there, so. Cornucopia. I think that's just supposed to be Greek for like a bunch of like food. Whoops. Actually, what is the exact description of Cornucopia? Let's see. Oh, it immediately popped up. I was gonna say, I was gonna look up Cornucopia while it did that. So, but let's see. Cornucopia, a symbol of plenty, consisting of a goat's horn overflowing with flowers, fruit, and corn. I knew what it looks like and what it is. I guess yeah, a plenty, a food aplenty, you know, as you eat upon it, you know, a cornucopia, as it were. Yeah. But sometimes it's always interesting because you know a word and you know what it is, but you always wonder what the actual, because sometimes there's things that you remember, and then there's like things you kind of change for your own meaning, if you know what I mean. Like, you understand it, but maybe you're not explaining it the right way. Kind of like when what people say the definition of insanity is, when that's actually not what the definition of insanity is. Yeah, this place can be a little dangerous because of the how close in proximity this is. So, but luckily with the
Husks. The ship's probably crawling with them.
No need to worry about survivors then. Like we're good, Commander.
yeah, true. Wait, let me check something. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh well, I was trying to see if I had a file that was close to like so I could redo this again, see if anyone else has any unique dialogue or anything. So probably not. But yeah, since it's a close quarters, shotgun a little bit here. Woo. And obviously, if you have biotics, you're in a really good place. So you, Rex, if you're playing an adept, or not an infiltrator, a sentinel or a vanguard would work. Or being Liara here would really be good, especially if she has singularity by this point, or push or throw, stuff like that. Singularity again. Yeah, because of me having the savant and my I didn't know what got behind me. My biotic, the singularity thing fills up pretty quickly because I have the best cooldown in the game, or at least I think it is. There might be one that's like 50 cooldown. I think there is one that's like 50 cooldown, but it's got such bad every other stat, so it's like almost not worth. Well, that might not be true. It depends on the class you're using or what abilities you're using. So maybe cooldown is better overall, because power allows you to basically push like if you're pushing the unit, stuff like that. More dragon teeth, stuff like that. But anyway, okay, a quill. That'll be nice. That's a weapon, weapon upgrade. So. Alright, let's see what's in it. I think we've deviated actually everything on this place, so. Oh, did we have a journal option pop up when we got here? No. Yeah, I think it's just something you can run across, so. I do like the fact you can run across like random ships and stuff like that in this game. I mean, yeah, after playing it, you know where everything is, but still. It makes sense there'd be more derelict ships. You almost wonder if you ever run across like an alien creature, with a derelict ship. You're like, uh-oh. Maybe we'll find a Ripley and an alien creature. Get away from her, you. All right. Yep, just the navigation computer.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This is really weird, Shepard. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
Huh. Yeah, that's where the Perseus Veil... Actually, it almost kind of makes sense to have Tali here, just so she can... Because she knows more about the Geth than anyone, so... They were brainwashed. Is that all?
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. I don't see anything about how they got back into human territory.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
So more like, kind of like putting the head on spikes of thieves and stuff like that outside your town to say, hey...
According to the
they
brought it on board.
No, what do you say if I say brainwash?
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that.
Okay, that's the same.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone...
Yeah, it basically makes sense. It's that whole just stay away from us type of thing, so... yeah, back in old times, like, I forgot how old, like, maybe like the 11th century, something like that, 10th century, certain kings and stuff would, put spikes of thieves and stuff outside their walls just to say, hey, if you steal or do or murder or whatever my town. This is what your fate will be, that type of thing. And sometimes it stopped people, sometimes it didn't. It really depends on the person. So, all right, how's our? Sorry, let me look at my time right here. How are we looking? Oh, excellent. We got plenty of time, so we can do the other spot as well. I think I might just stick with Rex and Tali, because we're gonna basically be fighting the same thing again on the next area. So, and that way it'll be easier for me to when I do quote farming, see if any interesting dialogue pops up. It'll be easier just to say, hey, I've already done these two. Now I can go on to do everyone else. Although that means I'll have to come back here as a fem ship so I can do Liara. I think after this one, I might finally go get Liara and put her in the group finally after all this time. All right, we're in Vostok. Let me go look over. So I don't think there was anything else in the Singularity. Yeah, hammerhead rounds, sledgehammer rounds, high explosive rounds would have been good. Yeah, Rex is a great companion. Yeah, damping would have been good if I'd been using it, but I'm so high a level, it was like I was just using all my biotics against them. So let's see. Yeah, Caspian's done. All right, what plans do we have? Okay, Alco. Anything interesting about you? I don't think so. No. Let's see. No. Okay. Anyway, the vicinity of this planet has not been reported. Travel not advised. What was I was gonna say? Like parent advisory. Oh, what's it called? Now you think I'm acting like I'm a maniac now when I'm spouting out random nonsense. Nothing interesting about this planet. Matriarchs are writings recovered. Scans of Patation? No, it'd be Pataton. Pataton? That can't be it. Pataton? Pataton. Revealed a strange unmanned vessel in orbit around the planet. Tully brought it aboard and determined it was a Asari made but very old. She discovered several ancient artifacts inside the vessel, including one of Matriarch Delinga's writings. So, once again, her writings peer forth. Well, it doesn't help you if you're dead.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Looks like someone wants us to come down. Well, we'll oblige them here in a second. Oh yeah, let me see what Pataton, if there's anything about that. No, nothing on that. We'll read that here in a second. Clomarthu? Oh, it's a virtual twin of Earth, apparently, except it doesn't have life. Well, that doesn't help us, now does it? Let's see what this one says. No, nothing. No interesting notes. Nothing I can see, anyway. Okay. And then there should be a asteroid field around here. There it is. There you are. A rich metal asteroid. Scans of the asteroid field revealed a large deposit of palladium. Heavy metal. Oh, viewer discretion is advised. That was the term I was thinking of earlier. Sorry, it was just my brain. Nordicrux is a case of almost not quite. Interesting. Ooh, severe allergic reactions? That planet would kill me. I mean, I live in a place where, like, if you never knew you had allergies, you'll find out if you have allergies very quickly, which with how I'm acting. So, yeah, we're gonna keep with Rex and Tali. I think they work very well, yeah, especially in this mission. All right, let me put up the Nordicrux Rex or Nordicrux. Yeah. Let me pull up the map for that. Let's see. Yep, space cows are on this planet. Okay, yeah, another planet with super mountains. Great. Let's see. Alright, so you dropped me off. You dropped me off, like, almost right next to the things I want to check out. So, all right, whoops. Actually, when we get that, well, we already got that message from before, but when we hit the planet, it changes it to Exogeny facility. You've received a generic distress call coming from a small research facility founded by Exogeny in the Maroon Sea cluster. Hey, at least it's not Cerberus this time. It's Exogeny, but these are the people that found were dealing with the Thorian Creeper. So I wouldn't be surprised if we run across some Thorian Creeper stuff around here. So when we actually get to it, I'll show off. Talk about the Thorian Creepers. I mean, they're basically very similar to Hus. They basically have that like acid spit similar to the Arachnai, where it goes through your shields, and then they go into melee you when you're already weak. So, but it's a drop down. All right.
Redeploying.
Okay, Creepers. Let me pull up their stats really quick. Thorian Creepers. Unknown. They're organic. They don't have any straight melee. They just bash into you. They can vomit, which does goes through your shields. They can melee attack you. They have high health. Live throw. Warp will make your weapons more effective. Singularity is great when they cluster up. Marksman and Overkill are great. Sniper rifle. Basically anything. Neural Shock is particularly useful on them. But they don't have any shields or anything like that. So I kind of like the fact that there's a bunch of like, what's the word? They're basically vermin monsters or simple creatures or whatever they're called. Ones that you can kill pretty easily without much effort.
Clear.
I think this is just supposed to technically be just an abandoned camp. Oh wait, there's some over here as well. Well, we'll take a look at this, but yeah, I think it's supposed to be an abandoned camp. I don't think you actually do anything with it.
I'm on my way.
At least as far as I remember. Yeah. Just look around. You don't see this type of one very often. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, you can already tell that the Exogeny tried to bring the Thorian off world, but or at least the Creepers anyway. Hopefully they didn't remake the Thorian or bring it back. Well, I guess it's not really much of a spoiler, but the Thorian is dead. It never comes back. So, I wonder. I think that would have been interesting if you somehow the Thorian could have came back as like a minor enemy in another, like a side quest in a later game. Like, oh, someone tried to regrow it or something like that, but it never came to pass. But yeah, another abandoned shack. I don't even think you can go inside it. Oh, well, never mind then. I misremembered. Well, hey, it's got hard decryption. Alright. Alright, what's inside? Yeah, more stuff to sell. I'll do all that off screen, obviously. Alright, what's inside you? That's caramel goodness? Oh, wow, I didn't realize I'd grabbed so much crap. I'll have to sell this stuff. Well, I'll probably just omni-gel it. Like I said, I've got a decent amount of money already. I mean, I haven't maxed out all my weapons yet, but still. Yeah, I'll probably have to. Well, I don't want to sell in the middle of a mission, so I'll just have to suffer that I'll just have to omni-gel some stuff. But as long as it's not like a savant or anything like that, I think I'm good. Alright, anyway, I don't need to look at the Thorian Creeper anymore. I'll maybe pull back up the map. Okay, there's a materials thing, like about right here? No, here. Oh yeah, I could already see it on the map. Never mind. Well, still. Man, this is one of those maps that has a lot of the materials like right on the edge of the radius, you know. I forgot there was one planet. I might have already missed it. There's one that wasn't shown on a lot of people's maps. And it was like a material that was like way out in the back, like in the booties, like in a dark corner of the map that probably everyone forgot or something. Or there was no reason to go out there. Nothing happened. Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic when you fall this way and nothing happens to your machine. Which is for the best. Mako's a good little tank. A flying big tank. Alright. Let's deposit this. Let's grab this survey here. Heavy metal! It's gold! Alright. What next? What would be faster? Well, where we need to go is here. To the anomaly. Or, no, not the anomaly. What am I thinking of? We need to go here. Yeah, let's go to the anomaly first. Now, do I have an easy way out of this? Oh. Okay, well, I'll just have to go back the way I came then. Alright, Serpico. Consummate bees. Consummate! As we try to get out of here. Come on. I know you can do it. I know, you know, I believe in you, Thomas the Tank. Or Mako the Tank. Yeah, if this was an anime, I bet the Mako would have been given a personality. And a... Well, actually, technically, this game does have an anime moment in it, for the most part. Well, I don't know if I'd say anime, maybe more weird like, old 50s sci-fi moment in the third game. And you find out about, and you kind of get inkling something like that will happen in the second game. Not to spoil anything. I may have to just reset, or reset the map, maybe, because I'm in a pretty bad spot, like in terms of just trying to get out of here. I can technically get out of here. I just have to really like kind of play it like weird. Yeah, see how like I can break gravity, or not gravity, break physics by like rolling over this thing when I shouldn't be able to. There we go. Aha! I win, planet! The Mako is bestest! Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Especially getting the materials. It's almost not worth it sometimes. Oh well. I still got money and everything. Alright. Yeah, just enjoying a quick stroll through a mountainous region. Too bad. I bet if they remade this game today with just new technology, I bet they'd have the companions every once in a while make like dialogue about like, "Oh, I'm getting sick, Shepard. Stop it," you know, something like that. But I'm kind of glad that the characters don't like speak every other second. I mean, yeah, it'd probably be realistic, but games that have the characters like speak all the time get a little obnoxious after a while, especially if they start repeating the dialogue. That's one of the reasons I didn't like Final Fantasy 15 half the time. Like, they'd get on a kick and they'd say like the same dang dialogue like every few minutes. I was like, all right, Prompto, you want to eat something dead? Shut up. You know. I mean, I like the game for the most part, but sorry. But it's definitely not my favorite, that's for sure. Mainly because there's like almost no plot to the game unless you read all the side, or unless you go through all the alternate media. What type of game explains its plot not through the game? You have to like watch the movie and play the side games and get the DLC to finish the dang game. And I'm like, oh, come on. This is what happens when Tetsuya Nomura takes like 10 years to make the game, and then they take him off the project because that man's crazy. I mean, he's great crazy, but man, he is like, he never even finished the game either. Or it was Final Fantasy Versus, and then it turned into 15 because he took too dang long. Anyway, yeah, there's a thing here we can check. I think it's like, okay, here it is. And apparently he really, Tetsuya Nomura really likes putting belts on people. Turi insignia recovered. This escape pod is half buried in materials that half washed down from the mountains. Though it's obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Linking in with your heart so you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thracia colony. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, I haven't been doing codex stuff lately. Sorry about that. Well, I was trying to see if I could hold off on doing just an episode of just codex stuff and just trying to piddle it out little by little, and I keep forgetting to, if you want to mess with more space cows, they're right about here? Well, I mean, I have to get there to the debris anyway, so we'll go that way. Yeah, more space cows. They're sponsored by the Space Pope. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I think it's just they both have space in the name. But yeah, that man, the Tetsuya Nomura, he really likes, like, if you look at some of his character designs, he likes to put like belts and belt buckles and zippers, apparently. Or at least for a time, he really liked putting zippers on things. If you look at his Kingdom Hearts designs, you know what I'm talking about. Fun games, but very convoluted. Where is the... I thought the Space Herd was around. Maybe I was off by a bit. It's supposed to be... Oh, maybe it's a bit... I think it's supposed to be a bit further up. Let's see. They're supposed to be around here somewhere. Well... Yeah. I guess I must have missed it. I know there's a space cow. I'm not going to look for it because, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but there is a space cow herd if you want to go kill them. But as far as I know, there's no shifty cow in this one. It was only on that one planet. Why someone would make a creepy thing like that? Oh, there they are. Just had to go a bit. So where is that? Oh, no, that's about right where I put it. I just had to go a little bit further, so... Well, anyway. Yeah, more cows. Die. It's too bad you don't get renegade points for killing them. Like a way to get cheap renegade points. But I already showed you how to get max Paragon points without having to make the big choices in the game. So it's for those who want to get like do that 3 playthrough, that 3 playthrough thing where they can max out all their can max out their charm and intimidate, and then most people tend to use that file for the transfer over from Mass Effect 1 to 2. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Well, no, this isn't the first game to do that, but I think this is one of the first games to do it a bit better, I think, when it came to like file transfer. Although it's not perfect. At least in this version of the game, there's some obviously some bugged files and missions that don't work properly when transfer over. Conrad is the fan or whatever. Even if I do a Paragon version of his, where I convince him not to go around, he'll still treat me as if I pointed a gun in his face in the second game. So I can't show that one off if I ever play the second game, at least not with this, well, at least not on the Xbox anyway. I'd have to do it on the PC version. I think they fixed that one in the Legendary Edition, but anyway, this is where we need to go. And yeah, more Thorian creepers.
Heading out.
Come to battle. Or man, those hammerhead, those sledgehammer rounds are really working. As I said they would. All right, I think I want to do a save here. So let's go and save over. So that's a save for that. Okay. And then let's save here. That way, off screen after the episode's over, I can just reload when I go. I could come back, basically reload the file, sell all of my stuff, and then come back here. But okay, I mean it's probably better to save a little bit further in. But okay, let me just make another note here. Okay, let's go inside. Let's see, nothing here. Well, I mean. Hey, at least they put different assets in here, not just the standard stuff. They put, like, a bar in here. They're trying to get drunk. Is there a... I'm trying to see if there's, like, music
Let's
going
get
on.
moving.
There is, but it seems a little bit... Uh-oh. Well, it's like units off in the background, so... Alright, what's inside? More Thorian creepers! Yay. Oh. Sledgehammer works so well that knocked him out of the way. It's, oh, well, I didn't mean to actually have a big lead throw, but alright. Oh, well, I'll still singularity anyway, just in case anyone runs into it or gets close enough. I really gotta use warp more often. But in this case, it's better not. It's better to use the throw, lift, and singularity ability. All right, I think we're done. Actually, if I don't have... Do I have an equipment thing? No, I don't. Well, I thought I might have dropped equipment stuff. Okay, maybe I might change the save to be right here instead. Make sure to check everything, because depending on what you do up ahead, you might not be able to come back in. Let's see. I didn't think there was anything else in here. I think it's a little bit further. Yeah, I think it's the room with the X. Alright, so let's see what's in this room first. There's pods in here. Interesting. Ooh. Decryption. Decryption. A lot of bees. Yep, so close. Better see what I've got when I need to, let's see if I can find some really cheap, some old stuff in here. Let's see. I want to keep the cryo rounds. You can't get shredder rounds after level 7, so keep those. I don't think I have anything that does toxic damage. Yeah, I want to keep the tungsten rounds because you don't get anything after 7 on those too. Same with cryo rounds. You don't get those. That they changed into snowblind rounds, but they don't do the same thing anymore. Oh, I guess I turned into the photon rounds because this one says shield bypass. Oh, but this is shield bypass, but you get 20. You do 20% extra less damage. This one just gives it does shield bypass, but the target is less accurate. I think I could get rid of some of these snowblind rounds because I think I have plenty of high-end versions of them. Yeah, see, I've got like, so I can get rid of an Omni Gel that. I mean, that's a little bit loss of money just because of how high the level that is, but yeah, we'll get rid of that one. And then, wait, was that it? No, okay, so I can keep those. Oh, there was one more. Yeah, Colossus Armor. It might be worth keeping that just to change up if I want to have. Yeah, see how the Predator armor still got better shields and tech, but the Colossus has better damage reduction. That's definitely the toss-up. I almost prefer having high shields, except in cases where, I still need to do more. Because I don't want to accidentally like. Yeah, what's the Omni Gel? Just some stuff I have multiples of. Oh, I probably should have done these because these don't give as much money. Well, anyway, yeah, Omni Gel, just a couple of the same things. Yeah, get review. I tried to avoid doing this throughout the gameplay. That's why I tried selling stuff off screen. I just didn't realize that during the course of this mission I grabbed so much stuff. I thought I'd been keeping pretty good care of not being too having too much overstock. Oh well. Dead body there, huh? Alright, what's in here? What's in the box? What's in the box? Hurricane, Mantis armor. Yeah, sell all that. Okay. As soon as we get in this room, we have our encounter for this place. So, yeah, never mind. I guess I'll delete that file and just resave over that. Because it'll just be easier to reload for choosing different decisions and stuff like that. So, because you know, I mean, obviously it was an exogeny employee that sent the wait, what? Oh, oh man, I accidentally loaded it. Whoops, crap. Dang it, folks. All right, I'll be right back after. I can't believe I did that. I meant to save it, but I was on the load menu. Oh, what? I'm just going to skip everything and just go straight to the mission and resave it, and I'll do all that stuff off screen. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, I must be tired, man, if I made a mistake like that. Yeah, sorry about that. Man, that was dumb of me. You all probably saying, like, why did he load it? I'm like, I did load it, didn't I? No! Alright, I'll see you when I get back there. God, what an idiot. Alright, we're back. That took me a hot minute to get through the mountains again, and I was just going straight to this place. I wasn't even going anywhere else, so... Yeah, I can't believe I did that. Wow, I must be really tired to have done that. But anyway, let's forget all about all that hullabaloo, and let's just get done with this. So, I've come to rescue you.
Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Hey, at least we have some different voice actors this time instead of just a repeat of someone else. So, hope you're okay now. What happened here? I need answers.
Not so fast. First, you're going to tell me why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
Yeah, I killed its ass. I've seen it. I was on Pharos. Yeah, I did it. It was me, Shepard.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Yeah, sirs, you're right. Generic distress signal.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Hey, lady, can you turn that light off from behind you? It's getting in my eye. Anyway. Oh, yeah. No, you can... Now that you asked a question, now you can just go no more questions, so serves you right. So, other survivors?
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Obviously, since I reloaded from the beginning of this plan, and I didn't actually go to the other bases, although I don't think that changes the what he asks here. So, berserk creepers.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
Maybe. Kind of like with the Arachnite, where they can't hear the song anymore. So something similar to that. His like, psychic ability, like severing it, causing them to go bonkers. So anyway, no more questions. No more questions, Judge.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
People lost their lives. Well, yeah, someone has to pay in some way. People lost their lives. What are you offering? Somebody has to pay.
Too many people died here. Their blood is on your hands.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Okay, so on this one, the big choice here is that is if you choose I should kill you right now, gives you renegade points, which is the one I'm going to go with, obviously, for the full run. If you choose okay, you take the bribe and you take the money. It's like, I think it's 6,000 credits. It might be more depending on your level. Let's see. I'm just checking some things here. If you do accept the bribe, it immediately kicks you out of the facility. So search the other rooms first before you do that. And then I can't do that. It'll be obviously is the Paragon option. But let's do the story I would stick to originally.
This isn't about money. It's about justice. Blood for blood.
That's not going to happen. Open fire.
Yeah, it is.
Open fire.
I'm a freaking military, like, specially trained military operative, and you're just a bunch of pissant scientists. Oh, mercenaries have, standard mercenaries have, you know, immunity and stuff like that. The scientists have, they have pistols, they have low health, obviously, because I killed them. No abilities, as far as I'm aware of. Yeah. So, yeah, you could pretty much just take them out. They're, like, no problem. XOJ second-rate mercs proved no match for the trained Alliance Marine. Exactly. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. Yeah, so, yeah, if you take the bribe, you just leave this place, so. Do you have anything to say? Oh, yeah, and you obviously miss out on what's in this object here if you take the bribe, so it's better to just not take the bribe, really. I'm just going to reload, so I'm just going to show. Actually, let me leave really quick and see if, I don't think, the Admiral has anything to say about this, so, see, that was what was this under again? Let's see. Oh, Colony of the Dead. According, no, wait, it wasn't Colony of the Dead. Exogen facility. The colonists were killed by Thorian creepers part of an experiment by an Exogen researcher. After destroying the creepers, he made sure the ones responsible paid for their crimes. And obviously you fight them if you do the Paragon option, because obviously they're not going to sit down on the ground. I don't think there's a Admiral Hackett thing on this. I think you just get the credit like most missions do. Let's double check really quick, and then I'll reload and show the other alternatives. Since there's no conversation for your companions, I don't have to redo this with different Shepards just to see their responses. All I have to do is go and do. I still have to come to this planet to see the Thorian or the husks thing and from the previous one, but so that's not too bad. For quote grinding, I don't have to do much. So, okay, let's go back up to the ship and see. I don't think there's anything with this, but I'll double check anyway, just to make sure. Okay, good thing I saved it where I did, because yeah, it saved that auto save on the planet, so which I still have to explore the rest of the planet, so but I'll do that off screen, obviously. Okay, nothing to it, so just making sure. Okay, let's see what happens if we take just show the dialogue if we do take the deal. Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? See. I was just seeing if there's any other random notes or anything interesting about this mission that I should be aware of. Not that
Rescuers?
All right, let's choose the neutral options this time. See.
We're almost.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists.
I think that's the same.
So I destroyed.
Our secret's out then.
Okay, that's the same.
Everything was going fine until a few days ago.
Yeah, let's not ask her questions this time. Served you right.
What did you expect? You couldn't really believe those things were safe.
We knew there were risks, but I thought we'd taken all the necessary precautions. I didn't mean for this to happen. Look, I know what we did here was wrong.
Same. Okay, what are you offering?
Maybe we could work something out.
Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have.
That's the same.
But I've got money.
Okay.
A nice little emergency
deal.
fund.
Get the hell out of here.
You made the smart choice, Commander.
That is weird that that's the neutral option. Because you basically got bribed. You'd think that'd be a renegade option, but your Heartsuit computer tones softly, registering and depositing into your account for the Exogen scientist. Your work here is done. Really, all the stuff I get from, like, the weapons and everything, and the stuff I probably got in the room, probably would be more credits than what I got. Okay, it doesn't actually show on the screen, but you get, like, 6,000 credits from her. Okay, let's do it one more time, but do the Paragon option. Obviously, we'll have to kill her again, but we'll have to kill her. That's fine. I don't mind doing it multiple times. I don't mind killing her. She deserves it. At least Paragon does, because obviously
we've been trapped in this room for
you're
days.
okay now.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
I think that's the same as before too.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I've seen it.
I know what Exogeny was.
It is the same every time.
I saw
So
what they let the Thorian do.
oh well.
Not
every choice has to be this grand epic, you know, of difference. It is kind of sad though when you get the same line from all three variations.
What did you expect? You couldn't
really.
Oh well.
Look, I know
people lost their lives.
I'll admit that.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have
Okay,
it.
that's the same.
But
Right, sorry,
I've
I
got
don't know why I
money.
didn't skip that, so
A nice
can't do
little
that,
emergency
ma'am.
fund I set up?
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen.
I like her
Open
response
fire.
as if she
Open
thinks she
fire.
really is going to be able to, like... And I blew her up. I blew her ass up, dude. There we go. Yeah. There's no reason only here, so... Alright, well, that's it. So, I didn't think there was going to be much dialogue difference from that, so... Alright, so the Maroon Sea system has been cleared out. I think, yeah, the only systems I haven't checked are the ones with the asteroid thing and the station. So I guess it's time to go on to Artemis Tau after all this time and finally get the good Liara. Off screen, I'll probably end up saving Liara like off screen just to see if the dialogue I want will occur, which I believe will. But I want to double check really quick first because I forgot if I had to do it, if I can do it now or if I have to do Vauldemare, which I hope not because, like I said, Vauldemare is an important story plot that actually you should have all your characters for that. But anyway, I'll make sure that for sure. But for 99% chance, we're gonna finally save the good Liara after all this time. And sad thing is that planet isn't very long of a planet. It's pretty quick to get through, for the most part, because I guess you're expected to go through it first. So. All right, well, I'll make my prep, and if I find any interesting dialogue from any of my other companions that I missed during this episode, I'll show it at the end here. But if not, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Mass Effect.
Where is everybody?
I've got a bad feeling about this. The entire colony must have been transformed. Not much chance we'll find any survivors.
The logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This makes no sense, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. It doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
Yeah. The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
Looks deserted.
I have a bad feeling about this. Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed. Husks. The ship is probably closed.
I guess we don't have to worry about looking for survivors. According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This doesn't make any sense. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. It doesn't say anything about how the ship got back into human territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Veil.